Nye the Science Guy. It helps that it rhymes, right?
Yeah.
But it could have been like, Bill Nye asks why, or Bill.
Well,
Bill,
we do why with Nye for the Juno mission.
When I was reading your book, you said something about how
I love you. You read my book.
I read your book. In your book, you were saying it's so important that if we learn what's going on other planets, then it's going to make a big difference here on Earth. And I got to thinking, we have so much strife, turmoil, things to work out here on Earth. What is knowing what goes on another planet going to do to help our day-to-day? And forgive me for sounding small-minded, but that's what occurred to me.
So is your life enhanced because the clothes you're wearing came from another part of the Earth? We have international commerce.
Yeah.
Because people figured out that we live on a ball rather than a flat map.
Correct.
Now, people cannot tell which side of the street they're on without looking at their phones. And that information to your phone comes from outer space.
Okay.
But let's talk about what we nowadays call my issues.
Your issues?
Yeah.
Fine.
And that is discovering life.
You just sucked it out for me. You're just going to take. Can you just put close up on him, because this is now his interview.
Well, just if we discovered life on another world, it would change the course of human history.
Why?
It would be profound.
Yeah. Okay, but will it help you get home safely tonight?
I think
Will it help
so.
you be less lonely? Will it help you raise better families?
I think so.
Why? What could you learn?
Because it's a deep philosophical thing. If it turns out that there is life on Mars, for example, then you would ask yourself, am I even less of a deal than I thought I was?
Scientists, I have found, seem like they can pretty much explain anything, right? Because you have a basic understanding of a lot of stuff.
Depends what the thing is. Bill, are there other universes that we can't detect? I don't know.
Thanks for that. That's really fulfilling as an answer.
Well, but get this. There may be, and you know why?
Why?
Because there's no reason there couldn't be.
Well, totally.
And then what about this?
Tell me.
There is everything. There's stones, there's dresses, beautiful hair products.
What do you mean? This is no product. I just rolled out of bed just like this.
That's a nice bed.
Likewise.
So we have all that because of our understanding of science. But what was there before all this? Before the Big Bang? Was there something before nothing? And do you know what the answer is?
What?
Nobody knows.
Nobody
knows. That's what
knows.
Steve was pointing out.
Nobody knows, but I have noticed you have gotten very vocal about the way things have evolved. Your evolution has gone from a guy with a kids' TV show,
Bill Nye the Science Guy,
to a real political lightning rod.
Don't come running to me.
Okay.
I didn't make climate change political.
Do you agree?
CO2 correlation.
Do you agree that the planet Venus is warm because it has a lot of carbon dioxide in its atmosphere? And I say warm enough to melt lead on its surface.
You're a mouthpiece for it at this point.
Well, I'm pointing out to the world that people discovered human-caused climate change. And it is something we should all be concerned about. Steve, did you know this is the 100th anniversary of the national parks?
He didn't know.
And I'm an ambassador for the Find Your Park program. We want you to go out there and do what, Cat?
You gotta find your park, man.
Yes.
You gotta find
Yes.
that park. How do you
Blow
find
it up.
How do you find your park?
There's a map, there's a website, there's all the things that kids use. There are electric phone machines, you can find one. And I was in Glacier National Park very recently, and also I went for the first time to Mount Rushmore. And I gotta say, it's quite cool.
Is it?
It's really cool, but it's quite a piece of history there.
Well, let's sex it up, right? We want to get people to come to the park. So let's appeal to the youngsters.
Oh, go to your
Youngsters, you
national
should come to the parks because
In general, you will always learn something, and your life will be enriched. And I hope you get a sense of the history of the United States and also the history of the Earth. And the United States is unique this way. There's nobody else who really has a Grand Canyon.
the Grand Canyon is even if you just fly over it, it is not to be missed.
It's breathtaking. Find your parks. It's the
Find
100th
your parks.
It's the 100th. Find your parks. Find your parks.
parks.
It's the 100th anniversary of the national parks. Visit one near you right now.
Right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Kat.
you,
Blow it up.
Steve. Blow it up.